Guys, we need to talk. I'm so excited about this. I didn't hit my 10,000 steps yesterday, which is so annoying. Good morning, you guys. I feel like I'm really giving devil with this headband and the jumper. It's gonna be like my Halloween costume. I just put on a bit of makeup. I can't decide if I want to wear my hair up today or curl it, let it air dry, and it's kind of dried a little funny, but we're about to head out. We're gonna go on a little date day. We're going to Pottering Around, which is this pottery cafe. You can like paint pottery. I've never done it before, so I have no idea what to expect. From my parents did it with my sister last year and they said it was really fun. My dad was actually surprisingly good at it, which is a shock. I don't think that man has an artistic bone in his body, but he slayed the game. So I don't want to say my expectations are high, but I feel like they're quite high. But yeah, we're gonna head out. I just got a package from Wild, who are kindly sponsoring this portion of the vlog. Kind of came at the perfect time because I am due a refill. You guys know, or maybe you don't, I've been using Wild for over a year now. I switched at the beginning of last year. Before I started trying to conceive, I wanted to switch something that was better for me, better for my body, and Wild was the obvious choice. They have no aluminium salts or parabens and they're vegan, but they actually work. I was always hesitant about natural deodorant. I was like, oh, how good is this? But it actually lasts. They also just sent me their new case, which this one might be my favorite one yet. The Kath Kitson design. Look at that. Is that not darling? I'm obsessed. And they sent me their new scent, Sunkissed, which, ooh, that is delicious. I don't know what that smells like. I'm so bad at describing scents. It's a blend of coconut milk, ylang ylang, and vanilla cream. I'm definitely getting the coconut milk. That smells delicious. I've gotten everyone in my life onto this. My mum, my sister. My mum has really sensitive skin. She's always struggled with deodorant, even natural deodorant, and this is the only one she's stuck with. She loves it. And if you have super sensitive skin, they also do a sensitive range as well. It's so easy to do the refill. Just wind it up. And there you have it. They come in these plastic-free aluminium reusable cases, and then you just buy the refills. You can also set up a subscription as well, so you never run out. Yum. And the smell truly lasts all day. I've had comments being like, what is that perfume? I'm like, it's actually my deodorant. Sorry. Use my code. I do have a code actually. It's citrus20. That will get you 20% off site-wide. So if you've been meaning to stock up, I know a lot of you guys have started using Wild, which makes my heart so happy. I love that you guys love it as much as I do. I'll have a link down below, or you can just scan the QR code on the screen if you guys want to check it out. This is gonna look so cute in my bathroom. Look at that. You can also get personalized cases, which is a bit fun. Anyway, I'm gonna finish getting ready, do something with this hair, and then we're gonna head out for a cute little date. And then I think this afternoon I'm just gonna spend the afternoon editing. I have my June reset that I want to get up tonight or tomorrow. I think tomorrow, before we start 75 soft.
Trying to work this out. Raining in my head, but my body is a drought. I'm in a hole, just waiting for my momentary stride. Then press the other way on Pharaoh's fury ride.
Just popped the slow cooker on. I've got the chili going in there. I've never cooked chili con carne in the slow cooker before, so I'm interested to see how it turns out. I feel like we're going to use this bad boy so much. Dinnerly also do slow cooker recipes in some of their meal plans. Got this for Christmas from my parents. We've used it maybe 3 or 4 times now, and every time I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Not only is it so easy, but just like pure magic. I obviously get the mechanics of how it works, kind of, but the fact that you pop in raw vegetables, raw meat, that's what does it for me. Raw beef mince in there, and suddenly 6 hours later it's cooked. Crazy. The fact that we can just pop this on in the morning and have dinner magically prepared in the evening, like where has this been all my life? Anyway, got that going. I just made a quick lunch, sweet potato with some salad and cottage cheese. I also can't fantastic. I often get questions about what I have for lunches. Usually leftovers, like we'll usually have enough left over from the night before, so I'll have that for lunch. If we don't, I love like a potato, a jacket potato, sweet potato. I rotate between tuna, cottage cheese, salad, kind of a bit of whatever. I've also been really enjoying sourdough toast with pesto, mozzarella, tomato, and some balsamic glaze, like a little bruschetta moment, if you will, or sometimes just a plain salad. But had an early lunch because I was hungry. I've just gotten home from a catch up with Kirsty. We went to Nest down at Seacliff. They have really good strawberry matcha. Caught up, debrief. I hadn't seen her in like 2 months because I didn't see her the month before we left, and then we've been away for a month, so we had a lot of content to cover, a lot of things to debrief about. I'll have her channel linked down below because she does YouTube as well. She has been pumping out the content recently, so if you're looking for a new creator, she has a lot of like long vlogs, does a lot of lifestyle, motherhood, running content if you're into that. Anyway, the reason I wanted to pop on camera is because my Oura ring arrived. This has been living rent-free in my mind. I feel like I've been so on edge all morning, so I didn't want to miss the delivery. I've been like checking the cameras, making sure I'm not missing it. I decided to treat myself as my way of celebrating hitting 100k on Instagram. I got the sizing kit last week and tried it out for the full 24 hours just to make sure that the size was a right fit. Anyway, I ended up going with size 12. I do have big fingers. I got the Oura ring 4 in the gold. I'm so excited about this. I also got a lot of questions asking why I went with the Oura ring versus like any other option. I know the Ultra Human ring is really good. There's another one of you guys recommended, Ringcon, I think it's called. Honestly, the biggest thing for me was tracking my cycle, tracking my ovulation. It's no secret that Nick and I are on our TTC journey, and so that was like really important to me. This links up with natural cycles. There's a few other differences, but if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, I think the Ultra Human is meant to be really good, and it doesn't have a subscription, whereas this one does, which is kind of annoying. Let's open it up. Oh, wow, that looks so bougie. Okay, the moment of truth. I'm nervous. Oh, a perfect fit. I got the size 12. I was between size 12 and 13, and I'm glad I went with this one because it's actually perfect. This one should actually fit on all my fingers. Yeah, I can wear it on that one. I'm actually not sure what finger I'm gonna wear it on. Wear it here, here, even on my ring finger if my fingers swell. I think they say these 3 fingers are the best. Okay, what do I do? How do I set it up? This is a little charging station. Look how bougie that is. This does feel like a little futuristic. This is 2025, baby. Once it gets to know you and your body, it will be like your period is coming up, your period's due, which is just crazy. It tracks your sleep, which I'm really excited about. I love anything to do with sleep. I find so fascinating. Like, what am I doing when I'm unconscious? Anyway, I'm gonna get this set up, play around with it. The sizing is good. It's like a smoother material, so I feel like it goes on and off your finger a little easier than the sizing kits do. But like sizing wise, it's exactly what I expected. But I can't really comment on anything else yet, can I? I'll keep you updated on how I go with it. We need to talk. I have been the world's worst vlogger this week. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. I'm PMSing. I don't feel like talking. I feel like I have nothing of value to say. I don't want to look at myself. I don't want to watch back and edit this. I'm obviously going to force myself to, but you know when you're just like, you're not feeling yourself. That's how I've been feeling the last few days. I'm feeling good today though. The sun is out. I don't know if that's a coincidence, if there's any correlation there, but I feel good. We are officially on day 4 of 75 soft. I kind of touched on this in my June reset, but in case you guys missed out, it's basically a challenge. I've kind of tweaked it to match me and my priorities, but it's basically a rendition of 75 hard. You guys might have heard of the 75 hard challenge, which is like a mental physical challenge. That one, I don't think I will ever do. Hats off to anyone that can do it, but in my opinion it's just way too rigid and restrictive and not sustainable. I actually saw somewhere that only 5% of people that start 75 hard actually finish it, which is crazy. So the odds would not be in my favor if I were to do 75 hard, and it doesn't really interest me. I'm not here to push myself to the extreme or have some crazy transformation. I'm literally just here to get back into a good routine and get back into some healthy habits. Nick and I did it at the beginning of January, so at the beginning of this year, and it was the best thing. It was the best way to like hard launch into the new year, just get back into the swing of things post holidays, Christmas, fitness. And so that's kind of what we're doing this time. We just got back from a month of travel. There's a couple of things that have fallen by the wayside, mainly Pilates. Honestly, I've had such a mental block about getting back into Pilates. I hadn't been in like 5 weeks. I just knew that first session was going to be hard. It actually wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So this is your sign. If you've been procrastinating doing something and getting back into something, just do it. Don't get me wrong, it was hard. It was just not as hard as I had built it up in my head. I felt so good for it. I felt so good afterwards. Overall, I'm feeling really good. We're 4 days in, so early days. I'll talk through my 75 soft challenge and I'll have on the screen the original, like what the original traditional 75 soft is in case you want to partake. First thing for me, big priority is 5 a.m. wake up Monday to Friday. Mainly for Pilates, it just works the best with our schedule. I enjoy going with Nick and Nick works a normal 9 to 5 job, so that's the best time for him. And also I'm just like a lot more productive in the mornings. I'm so sorry if you can hear those dogs. It's not mine actually. Not my dogs, it's the neighbors. That's my dog. Next is no phone for the first hour of the day. This one's really important as someone with a slight phone addiction. I think we're all there. We've all been there. I am definitely guilty of picking up my phone first thing, reading the news, what's happening in the world, seeing social media, likes, comments, views, instantly being reactive and in that reactive state rather than allowing myself to wake up and get into a good headspace before I see those things. I don't know. I just feel like having that time to myself sets me up for a good day. Then when I do see those things, negative or positive, they just like don't affect me as much. Also want to do 8,000 steps a day. I reduced this from 10,000. We did 10,000 last time and I just felt like it was unnecessary. 10,000 is just like such a random number and most days it felt almost performative. Like I was just doing extra steps to do extra steps rather than being intentional, making sure I'm walking a couple times a day, getting in like a good walk. I don't know, it just felt, yeah, a little performative. So I've reduced that to 8,000. I think that's a good amount. I'm still keeping active, but it's not like I'm just doing it for the sake of it. 45 minutes of movement a day. That can include an intentional walk. Eat balanced, no restricting here, not of that mindset. I will not be implementing any kind of diet restriction. We're just listening to our bodies. As someone who has 2 sisters with eating disorders, is something I'm like hyper aware of and like never want to encourage it for myself either. 2 liters of water a day. I don't really struggle with my water intake, but it's a nice little reminder. Limit alcohol, social occasions only. Again, a nice reminder. And then read 10 pages. I want to get back into reading. I love reading. I've always loved reading, but for me, it is very much a habit. And once I fall off with it, I will like not pick up a book for months at a time. But we're getting back into it. 10 pages is a nice amount as well. And then I always end up reading more. So yeah, that is my version of 75 soft. Like I said, these are all very small little lifestyle shifts that I want to make. Nothing crazy. They're all ideally things and habits that I will continue past the 75 days once the challenge is all said and done. It's sustainable, it's realistic and actually maintainable. The cleaners are coming today for the first time in like a month. I'm so excited. So I need to do a little pre-clean and clean our house is actually quite a tip. If you want to see a real behind the scenes of what having a puppy is like, look at this rug. Look at this rug. Look at all the sticks your sissy has brought in. Not you, your sissy. Yeah.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand.
Part of 75 soft is reading at least 10 pages a day. And it's a very grey and gloomy day outside. So I'm doing some reading. Sunrise on the Reaping, the new Hunger Games book. I'm the biggest Hunger Games fan. I feel like maybe I've talked about this before, but I first got into YouTube from BookTube back in like 2009. I was literally 12 years old and I made BookTube videos. It was on an old channel, Miss Bookaholic. So funny. I was even part of a collab channel, like a BookTube collab channel. Like I was in deep. Anyway, I remember when the Hunger Games was like first released and everyone in the US was talking about it, and then it finally got released in Australia, and I like went to the bookshop and bought it with my pocket money. Oh my god, it takes me back. Yeah, I love the Hunger Games, so I'm excited for this new book. I'm like 6 chapters in, so early days. I really enjoyed The Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes when I first read it, but that was like, I want to say, I don't even know when it was released, like I want to say 5 years ago, 2020. I remember reading it in our first apartment and that was in 2020, so It was a while ago. Anyway, it's very cold and rainy day outside. The sun keeps coming in and out of the clouds, but it's been like non-stop raining all morning. We couldn't even go for a walk this morning, which is so sad. I did go to Pilates. We were up at 5 a.m. But I really want to get some steps in. So I'm going to pull out the walking pad, I think, and just like watch some YouTube while I get my steps done. Good morning, you guys. It is Sunday morning. I think this vlog's going live tonight. It's a very real time of me. Nick is just on his way home. He was at a Bucks last night up in the hills. It's been freaking freezing, so I can only imagine how cold he's been. It's been so cold and rainy, and it's going to be raining non-stop for the next like week straight. Anyway, I made myself a little latte. I've actually been foregoing the syrup recently. Also, I don't think I've showed you guys my pajamas yet. Don't mind me, I've got my jumper on because it's freezing, as I said. Look how stinking cute they are. Peter Alexander came out with Cocker Spaniel pajamas, and I feel like whoever's working at Peter Alexander HQ might be a fan because it's literally Mabel and Elsie, like a spitting image. Crazy. Anyway, I feel like I'm flashing you. I've woken up not feeling the best. My Oura ring has actually said I'm under immense strain, which it's interesting because I've been wearing this for over a week now, and I feel like every day I unlock a new feature. Obviously it takes a while for the ring to figure out what your normal metrics are, but yeah, it says I'm under major signs of strain, which is kind of how I feel right now. So I think I'm gonna take it easy. My sleep score was 70 last night, which is not bad. I didn't fall asleep till like 12 o'clock. I never really sleep that well when Nick's away. And this is kind of what it looks like. Like, gives you the breakdown. I got 1 hour and 11 minutes of REM sleep, 1 hour and 37 minutes of deep sleep. My latency, so how quickly I fell asleep, was 4 minutes, which is actually not a good thing necessarily. Falling asleep in less than 5 minutes can be a sign of overtiredness. So stunning. Even though I didn't sleep for the longest, my overall restfulness was good. This is what like a good day looks like. Friday the 30th of May. I slept so well. And it gives you like a little graph of your different sleep and kind of when you woke up, when you're in your REM sleep. So fascinating. Anyway, I'm absolutely loving it. Like I said, I feel like it's too early to give my full thoughts and feelings. I want to be wearing it for like a couple of months before I give my concise thoughts, but so far, a couple weeks in, I'm loving it. I feel like it's given me a really good insight into my body and like how it's working. Like obviously I can feel it, but like to see actual data and to like pinpoint areas of improvement and things that I can do. Like I slept really well on Friday. What can I do that will help me sleep better tonight, you know? Anyway, super fascinating. I'm gonna have my coffee. Oh, the sun's come out. Would you look at that, guys? This weather has been so weird. Like, would you believe me if I told you that it was pouring rain not even half an hour ago? Crazy. We really need the rain though here in Adelaide. It's been such a dry last 6 months, to the point that I don't think Elsie has properly seen rain. We got her in November, and this last week it's like a whole new world for her. It's so funny. She's like, what is this? She absolutely loves it. Mabel hates it, naturally. They're just like such opposite dogs. Yeah, I don't really have any plans today. I was meant to go for coffee with a couple of people from my old work, but I'm not feeling the best and I don't really want to get anyone sick. If I am sick, my Oura ring says I'm under extreme strain. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get up to. I kind of want to go for a walk if the weather's still nice, just to get some fresh air. I didn't hit my 10,000 steps yesterday, which is so annoying. Or not even 10,000, 8,000. I didn't hit my 8-step goal for 75 self, which is really annoying, but progress over perfection. That's what I'm trying to remind myself. And like for the first week, it's been really successful. We went to Pilates 3 times. We've woken up at 5 a.m. every single day apart from the weekends. I've been drinking my water, no alcohol, reading every night. So everything else has been perfect. That was just like the one thing. And it was because it was raining literally all day. I tried to get in some steps on the walking pad, but it's just not the same. Like I can't walk at the same pace as I normally do because I don't want to fall over. Like I'm just naturally a very unbalanced person. So a walking pad, it's good. It's like a good challenge of my balance, but I have to walk a little bit slower than I normally would if I was like outside. I'm also watching something, like I'm not looking at my feet, I'm like watching TV, so I can't get in the normal steps. Like it just takes forever. I'd love to go for a walk today if I feel up to it. I want to get this vlog up tonight. I have some Instagram stories I need to do. What else? I need to update my budget as well. I'm so happy to be back budgeting. Like I've missed it so much. Feels so good to be back. We need to figure out what our next goals are. Obviously we have our big goal of paying off an extra $50,000 of our mortgage by the end of this year, which we're tracking really well with, but you know me, I like to have multiple things on the go. I don't think I showed you guys, but I went to Kmart and picked up a couple of things. Should I give you a little haul? Kmart has been absolutely popping off. I got a big old bag of stuff. I haven't been to the homeless section in ages. I'm just gonna put this on the floor. We had a little mishap with one of our glass jars for our oats the other morning, so I got another one. I think the ones we had before were from Target, but now Target and Kmart basically the same thing, which is so annoying. I'm still not over it. Oh, for the girlies. I forgot about this. We got them a little toy. It was Mabel's gotcha day this week. 2 years of having Mabel moo. Now we're gonna fight over this. Go get it. We only have one pair of sheets for our queen bed at the moment. We have to throw our second set away. We also don't have a dryer, which is actually probably something we should save for or budget in next month because I'm over the non-dryer life. It's fine 60% of the year, but the other 40%, it's actually impossible to get any laundry done, and I'm over it. We've been able to make it work with just one doona cover because we've just washed it, put it on the line, and then it's dried within the day. But now we need another one. And I saw this one from Kmart. It actually feels really nice. Like the material feels really lovely. It's this gingham ruffle set. Cute. And then I'm obsessed with fleece sheets, especially for the winter time. I'm a very cold person, so I got these. They don't really go necessarily, but like no one's seeing the sheets anyway. I wish they didn't sell them in a set because I do not use a fitted sheet. I don't really care about the pillowcases. I got pillowcases. I just want the flat sheet, and they never sell them separately. It's so annoying. And then, oh, this was a bit of an impulse purchase, but I think it was like 15 bucks maybe. Yeah, 15. And it feels so luxe. It's like huge scarf. Oh my god, that is a bit of me. That's what I need this morning. It is so good. I'm just gonna drink my coffee like this, honestly. I have like maybe 1 or 2 scarves and they're like quite bold colors, which is fun to add like a pop of color to your outfit, but it's nice to have a neutral, and this just feels really lovely. I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder. I feel like this is so symbolic of how I feel right now. And now it's about to rain again. Cool. Stunning.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets,